Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you're seeing me, then hi, I'm Shreya. First of all, Shubho Mahapanchami to all of you. Today I've gotten ready to go for pandal hopping. So let's go and come along with me. This is the outfit and I've already put up a shot of me getting ready. So we have started for the day. It's around 8:45 a.m. Plan is to check out the pandals mostly in South Calcutta and maybe some parts of Central Calcutta as well. Let's see. We've started early thinking we're the smart ones, but what if we find more crowd? We'll find out. We're back from Shuruchi Shongo. Thank God we came early in the morning. The weather is so hot and humid that I don't know if we could have managed a crowd. The theme is of, I think, like a jail. They've portrayed some freedom fighters. It reminded me of the time when we saw the Central Jail in Port Blair, Andaman. So it's very pretty. Now we're off to Chetla Agrani Club. 2 days back we got the news that there was some fire accident there and they said that they'd stop the visitors movement, but we've heard that they've opened up for visitors, so let's go check it out. We just got out of Chetla Agrani and I have to say that the decoration and the way that they've put up the pandal is just stunning. The theme is called Samudra Manthan and they've depicted how the Devas and Asuras were up against each other when they made Amrit out of the ocean. Ocean, right, Ma?
Yeah, Sagar.
Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. But so there's a huge shivling and the entire decor is made by using over 3 crore Rudraksh beads. So it's magnificent. Now next we're going to Badam Tola and 66 Palli. Again, two very sought after and revered pandals in South Central Calcutta. So let's check it out. We actually took a quick detour because Salipur Sarbojanan was very close by. It's a pandal done by a club which actually wins a lot of awards every year, but we've never visited this in all these years. So we just thought we'll stop by, and it's the 80th year of them doing this puja, and it was amazing. The theme was about tea plantations. All the paintings that you saw on the pillars and the walls were all done using tea leaves. So yeah, and now we actually go to Badam Tola. We're taking a quick stopover before we proceed because we're kind of stuck in a little bit of traffic and it's kind of drizzling. So what better than stop for a little bit of chai. Also, this is something which is a must do also during pandal hopping because this is the matke wali chai, which is a staple and a favorite for people of Calcutta, which is called bhadet cha. Something about these earthy mugs that makes the chai taste even better. Also, we thought we left so early at around 8:30, 8:45, but as the day is going by, the crowd has really started to gather everywhere. I mean, people who are sitting at home thinking, Abhi to Shiv Panchami hai, Abhi there's a lot of time, we'll come in the evening, we'll see the lights, all the best to them. I mean, somewhere between late night pandal hoppings to early morning sneaky pandal hoppings, I guess we all grew up. Badam Tola and 66 Palli are done. Well, they're just opposite to each other. I'd say Badam Tola I'm a little disappointed because compared to what they do every year, this time it was, I mean, okay. The theme was something about prayer. The artistry was good. The way they did the wobbling structures was great. But otherwise the murti was not grand and mujhe samajh nahi aaya. Whereas 66 Palli was interesting because they had a theme which was based on Teyyam, which is a traditional dance and a performance art form of Kerala. It's a very expressive form of art, and the mandir and the structure was very much straight out of Kerala, and the murtis aesthetics were also very South Indian. So that was very interesting. We were just exiting the Shiv Mandir Pandal and it started to drizzle. You can see that's a bummer, but thankfully it stopped and we're moving to the next Pandal now, which is what, Ma?
Tridhara.
Tridhara. We just saw two more pandals now. The first one was Tridhara and the other one was right opposite to it is Paliganj Cultural. Two very popular, but I think comparatively Tridhara was the one that was amazing. The theme was something like Kailash Parbat, big Shiv ka one murti, and then the associated theme around it, the fountain and the everything that you saw in the video just looked like ऐसे कैलाश पर्वत में ही पहुंच गए. And then we had a whole spurt of rain. थोड़ा drizzling से start होके it just started raining a lot, but then people were just unstoppable. They just stood for 2 minutes till the rain became a little under control and everybody was just on their way. बारिश हो जाए चाहे you fall sick, doesn't matter, the fun must not stop. We went on to Paliganj Cultural. This is their 75th year doing this puja, so big deal. But again, the theme and the decor was, I didn't really get the theme. It was like a traditional Bengali house sort of a structure and a small murti. It felt a little out of place, but that's all. Now we're moving to another iconic pandal of Calcutta, which is Ek Dahlia Evergreen, Dover's Lane, Bospukur. So let's go. Just got out of seeing Ek Dahlia Evergreen and Singhi Park, that's Dover's Lane. Both these are like childhood favorites because these are a little different from the big glamorous pandals that you see in Calcutta these days, because both of these pandals focus mainly on the Durga Ma's Murti. So like you saw in the video, the Murtis are huge and very vibrant. Dover's Lane in fact doesn't do anything much with the ambience and the decor outside, whereas Ek Dahlia has a typical style. They have a huge chandelier, a huge murti and one standalone sort of facade. That's that. So this time their facade is like a South Indian style temple, so they're calling it the Tiruvannamalai temple. So it pretty much looks like any South Indian temple's Gopuram would look. So yeah, two pretty pandals there. We have reached Govinda's restaurant in Paliganj. We finished watching the Bospukur Pandal. I think the murti there was the most eye-catching in the sense the Durga Ma's eyes were just so charming and the murti was charming, but the theme was, I don't know, about fossil fuel and stuff, very old and dated things. I'm not sure about the correlation of the theme with the murti, but still a very pretty ambience and a pretty pandal like most years. So with that we've headed for lunch. We're at Govinda's. This is affiliated to ISKCON. So with Navratri happening, we're completely vegetarian and this is like no onion, no garlic kind of sattvic food is what you get here. So let's get some food. So lunch is done and now we're headed to our second leg of pandal visits. So basically my mom has made a list. Very sincerely we're following all this. We have a few more: Lebutola, College Square, Ahiritola and some in Khidepur. That's what we're planning to do. And in case you're wondering that why she's roaming around with her mother and not showing her at all, it's because my mom is being stupid. Her hand is injured and she doesn't want to feature on camera with her sling on. So we actually got back home. Ahir Tola was the last pandal that we visited. Unfortunately, two of the big pandals that I had mentioned, Lebu Tola and Muhammad Ali Park, we could not go to because of extreme traffic, and they had diverted our vehicles to some other end. So we thought maybe some other day. So we just got back home. It's been a very tiring day, as you can imagine. We're very happy with our visits today. We'll try to visit some other pandals some other day. But from the pandals that we visited today, I have my top 3 rankings. My first rank goes to Chetla Agrani Park. Second, I think, is a tie between Shrishti Shahjati the Barisha Club and Tridhara. And third would be Shuruchi Shongo, the Central Jail theme. So that's my top 3 rankings so far. It's been a tiring day. I'm gonna get some rest. Once again, a very happy Durga Puja and Navratri to all of you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.